One of the wigs that is constantly in rotation right now is my Beach Wave Magic by 𝘪𝘓. This is in the color 17/23R8, and I wear her in a ponytail constantly. And I share her a lot on social media, and I keep getting asked, how do you put that wig up in a ponytail? Well, today, we're gonna do it together. First tip, wear a wig grip, or you can adhere the lace on your wig, but you really need something to hold it down as you're trying to manipulate the hair up into a ponytail. My favorite wig grip currently is by the Hair Grip. I have shared this a ton. This is like truly my favorite wig grip. And when I wear this wig grip, I do not need to use any adhesive or do anything else. And it holds the wig securely on my head while I am putting it up in a ponytail. And I find it comfortable. So let's throw the wig on. If you haven't seen my review of this piece, you can find it linked below this video. This is a brand new style by 𝘪𝘓 in their brand new Look Fabulous Realistic fibers, which are 40% lighter than any other synthetic fiber on the market. 𝘪𝘓 says this is the greatest advance in synthetic wigs in the past 20 years. I'll take their word for it. They really are fabulous fibers. Now, heat-friendly wigs can struggle with friction on your clothing. It can be really hard on these fibers, and people normally say you need to take heat to heat-friendly wigs regularly. One of the ways you can extend the time between having to do that is to wear it up occasionally. One of my favorite ways to wear wigs up is in a quick, maybe I'll show this one to you as well, an updo with a claw clip. Let me grab a claw clip. I'll show you both. And for those of you who struggle with styling, I'm not going to speed any segment of this video up, so please bear with me if it's a little longer, because I have trouble. I have trouble with my fingers, I have trouble with my joints, and sometimes I have to kind of futz with it and fiddle with it over and over again to get it to do what I want it to do. Hopefully that won't happen today, but if it does, I know you'll forgive me because I know a lot of you struggle as well. So I like to gather it all back like I'm going to put it in a ponytail, and then I twist it. Oh, they're not working right now. Dropping the hair all the time. Then I just take a claw clip and I stick it right around. Now, sometimes when you pull wigs up, you kind of lift the cap with the wigs. For some reason, this cap is not doing that. This is really one of the best updo wigs I've ever found because the cap doesn't lift as much as some others. But then what you'll want to do is you'll want to kind of gently tug the hair so that you're tugging that cap back down so that you can't see it. That's one of the reasons why it's really challenging to wear wigs in high ponytails that don't have lace in the back that you can adhere because of that lifting. But I am finding this one is doing great. So you can kind of see. Let me grab my mirror so I can see too to make sure. I'm going to step aside for a second and look in my mirror behind. All right, it's looking really great. So you can see I tugged it down just enough so that you cannot see the cap. And then I often just play with the placement of this clip so that the hair kind of falls how I want it to fall. Sometimes that actually did really great. Sometimes I have to redo the clip a few times and get it in the right place so this part is the way I want it, but that turned out great. Now, the ear tabs right here can also sometimes be a challenge. Now, these do have metal stays in them, and so you can kind of squeeze them so that it lays flush on your head. Depending on how the wig fits you though, okay, I'm gonna start getting warm in here. Depending on how the wig fits you, that may not be enough. And so one option, if you have bio hair, you can pull your bio hair out and blend it on the sides. Now you can see the color of my bio hair doesn't blend great. I will use some root touch-up powder in the color light brown to make that blend. It works so great. I have videos showing how I do that. But you can pull it out and then you can either leave it as wispies or you can tuck it with the wig, and then it looks so natural, especially if your hair blends. Now, this has a bang, and they're very lifted, and they have been ever since I got it. And actually, when I have it up, I don't mind how these bangs lay. As a matter of fact, I ran errands with my husband a few days ago over the weekend, and we went shopping, and I had it in a ponytail, and a cashier at the store we were at said, "Oh my gosh, I love your hair." So I'm sure it's just fine, but if you don't love the way these bangs are laying, you can take heat to them, because this is heat friendly. So you can take like a hot comb or a hot air brush if you want to flatten them out a little bit, or if you just want to get complete lift, you can absolutely do that. Another thing I've done when I've been really hot, another thing I do when it's really hot outside, getting the hair as much off your neck and face as you can helps a lot, is I like to take this bang, and I have done that with this wig multiple times, and I like to kind of twist it out of the way. And you can use, this is an extended lace front, so you've got a lot of lace to work with on this one. You can use multiple clips to get all of that hair back if you're really struggling and it's so hot and you just can't take it. And again, I just play with it until I like the way it looks. Sometimes I do have to redo it a few times, but that's okay, because once it's done, it's done. So this is an option on really hot days, you're running errands, or if it's super windy outside and you're worried about your synthetic wig, just throw it up. So easy. Let me put it into ponytail. Okay, I watched that last segment back. You can see the tag on the bottom in the updo. You can tell I haven't worn this one like that yet. Cut your tags out if you're going to mess around with your wigs, or if you wear short styles, because you never know when that tag is going to poke out. So just cut them out, save them. I have a video talking about this, and you can throw them in the box, or you can throw them in the bag that you keep your wigs in, whatever it may be. But the risk of them poking through the cap is probably too great, so I would cut them out. I plan to cut this one out as soon as I'm done filming this video, just in case. But I always wear it in a ponytail, and that hasn't been a problem. So I'm doing all the same things. I'm just gathering the wig up. You can use a comb if you want to. Sometimes I have to redo it if I don't kind of gather it all right. But basically I gathered it just like putting your hair in a ponytail. And again, tug it down so that you can't see any cap. And then you can adjust it. I'm going to take a look in the mirror. All the same technique, you're just using a ponytail holder instead of a claw clip. I think that's good. Really simple. And I love to use these big velvet scrunchies. I just find they're really gentle on synthetic wigs, but you can use whatever you want as a ponytail holder. I will link, I bought like a multi-pack, like 20 of them or something from Amazon. I'll link that below. So I'll link claw clips. Actually, I might just link my accessory store from Amazon in case you need some suggestions. But I mean, every drugstore sells them. Walmart sells them. So anyway, and now again, depending on your wig, you might need to pull a little hair out on the sides. You might need to cut a little bit of wispies on the sides if your wig doesn't have them to hide the cap. Whatever will make you most comfortable. I actually have a video showing how to cut baby hairs in a wig to help with updos. This wig is truly one of the most perfect wigs for these styles, but not every wig is as easy to work with. So I'll link another video below as well. I hope this helps. The bottom line, play with your wigs. That's the way you're going to feel the most comfortable. It's really going to help wigs to feel a little less foreign. I mean, when you are able to wear your wigs like this in a style that maybe you could have worn your bio hair in, it really just does make them feel more like your hair. Plus, if you're struggling with volume or length or any number of things with the style, if you can clip it up, that can help a ton. And summertime, these are the best for summertime. I find that if I can get all the hair up off my neck and off my face, wigs aren't that much hotter than going without. Certainly they're going to be a measure hotter because you're putting something on your head, you're blocking a little bit of the airflow. The lower the density, the less permatease, and the more you can keep it off your neck and face, it really will make a huge difference. Let me know if this helped. Let me know if you have any questions or tips to share with your wig sisters on this topic. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you very, very soon.
Hey friends, thanks so much for watching. Here are a few videos I think you might enjoy. Go ahead and click on one and watch.